there was one nickname just described a person, none could be better than Rick Nifty Middleton, because he was so incredibly nifty with the puck, nifty with the little moves he'd make, and it fit so perfectly. Ricky was a great hockey player. He was a great Boston Bruin,
not only on the ice, but also off the ice.
He has as big a heart as any person I've ever met. You could just count on him.
Made him one of the great all-around players.
If you know the game, if you played the game, if you've seen how he played the game, he just had to smile because he defied description on some of the things he did.
He was one of the great players that just played totally on instinct, went out there and did what had to be done.
A complete player.
He put people on the edge of their seat because he was such a dynamic and exciting player to watch.
He was just amazing the way he could shift his body on the ice.
Because he was so deceptive, he was so good offensively. Just when the defenders thought they had him, he would lean a little bit one way or the other direction. He is a legend.
The skills were unbelievable, but the subtle nature of his brilliance was something that you get so used to him making these plays, and you almost say, well, that's just Ricky. No one else would make it. Those are the kind of little things that separated him. He was one of the smartest players that played the game.
So many teams would put in their best goaltender, their best defenseman, their top defensive line against Ricky, and they couldn't stop him. Ricky would score one of those spectacular goals or one of his great passes, and for weeks he'd be walking around town and everyone would go, oh, wow, did you see that Rick Middleton goal?
He was unbelievable. They could even score goals when they were on the short.
See him do such incredible things and really scoring so many highlight goals and some big goals, and just a lot of fun to watch. He was a great Boston Bruin.
Please welcome tonight's master of ceremonies, Andy Berkeley.
Phenomenal. What a player, what a Bruin. I could watch that highlight reel every night.
That's two.
Thank you, Jim. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It truly is a great pleasure to serve as your host for this historic ceremony tonight, where we celebrate and honor one of the greatest Bruins of all time and raise the 11th number in Boston Bruins history to the rafters. I'd like to extend a welcome to all the Bruins fans here tonight at TD Garden, as well as all the young Boston Bruins fans that are watching them on Nifty. Tonight is a night of celebration of a player whose compassion, his class, his excellence off the ice created a man of unparalleled talent on the ice. Rick Middleton came to the Bruins in a trade with the New York Rangers in May of 1976. For the next 12 seasons, he entertained Bruins fans with his dynamic, creative, what's he gonna do next, unique style of play. He was a 50-goal scorer, a 100-point player, but more than that, he played the game the right way. His commitment, his passion, his desire to win, and his desire to be the very best every game was always on display. His teammates admired him, respected him, and trusted him. Rick Middleton was a true Bruin. And tonight, his number 16 will be forever enshrined in the garbage bag. But before we get to all that, we begin tonight's celebration with the introduction of our special guest. First, Rick's family. His lovely wife, Liz. His children, Claudine, Jared, Brett. His stepchildren, Evan and Sarah Sullivan. Sister, Carol Roberts. And his nephew, Ryan. Thank you all for being here. One of our other special guests is the Chief Executive Officer of Delaware North Boston Holdings and Boston Bruins, Charlie Jacobs. We'd also like to give a special welcome to Rick's childhood coach. Rick was growing up in Toronto. He was a man who believed in Rick and encouraged him to be his very best. Rick considers him to be one of the most influential people in his life. He credits him as the person that made it possible for Rick to reach the National Hockey League. Please welcome Frank Miller. Another one of Rick's guests joining us tonight spent 5 seasons as the head coach of the Boston Bruins. He won the Jack Adams Award for Coach of the Year following his 1975-76 season, and for 3 seasons was Nifty's head coach and instrumental in teaching Rick to be a complete player. They call him Braves. Welcome, Don Shaw. Also joining us down here at ice level are 5 members from the 2002 U.S. Paralympic sled hockey team that Rick was the head coach of. They won a gold medal at the Winter Games in Salt Lake City. Please welcome assistant coach Tony Moulton and players Vinny Garrett, Dan Henderson, Dick St. Germain, and Joe Howard. Thanks for being here. Tonight we would like to give a special welcome to the numbers honored by the Bruins organization who have created a legacy amongst the Raptors. Let's take a moment to recognize the Bruins greats who are no longer with us. Number 2, Eddie Shore. Number 3, Ron Hitchman. Number 5, Bill Clocker. Number 15, Bill Schmidt. Two other legends and honored members who unfortunately could not be here tonight. Number 7, Phil Esposito. Number 4, Bob Aaron. Now let's welcome 4 other of the greatest Bruins in history. First, he was an all-star on 4 occasions, led the team in goals in 7 of his 10 seasons, 3-time 50-goal scorer, still holds the record for most goals by a win for a Bruin with 55, is the team's all-time leader in playoff goals, won the Masterton Trophy for his dedication to the sport, elected to the Hockey Hall of Fame in 2005, currently the president of the Boston Bruins. Number 8, this guy was the team leader in every way for the 21 seasons he played the Bruins uniform. He held every team career offensive record for over 20 years and remains the team's all-time leader in goals and second all-time in points. Served as the captain of the Bruins for 5 seasons, 2-time Stanley Cup champion to go along with 2 Lady Byng trophies. Elected into the Hockey Hall of Fame in 1981, continues to be one of the game's great ambassadors, and is in his 62nd year with the organization. Number 9, Chief. Next, this player epitomized the Bruins of his generation with his unmatched ferocity and toughness. One of just 4 Bruins all time to lead the team in scoring and penalty minutes in the same season. Team captain from 1983 to 1985, he ranks 9th all-time in the Bruins points list, and is the club's all-time penalty minutes leader. Former coach of the Boston Bruins, number 24, Terry O'Reilly. He won the Calder Trophy and was named a first-team All-Star his rookie season. He won 5 Norris trophies as the NHL's best defenseman, an All-Star in the National Hockey League for 18 seasons. Finished his Boston career as the team's all-time leader in games, assists, and points, and remains the NHL's all-time scoring leader amongst defensemen. 2004 inducted to the Hockey Hall of Fame. Number 77, Ray Bourque. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to welcome the next player in Bruins history to live on forever in the God Round. With 402 goals, he's 3rd all-time in Bruins history. 496 assists, that's 6th all-time in club history. He led his team in scoring 4 straight years, led him in goal 6 consecutive seasons. Won the Lady Byng Memorial Trophy. Scored the most shorthanded goals in team history. He's amassed 100 career playoff points. In fact, holds an NHL record for most points in one playoff series. And he's the fourth all-time leading scorer in this rich Bruins history. Please welcome number 16, Nifty.
feels good, I'll tell you that.
We love you, Rick!
I can't express my sincere appreciation enough to Charlie Jacobs, the entire Boston Bruins organization, Don Sweeney, and especially Cam Neely for retiring on number 16 tonight. It's awesome. Thank you, guys. And I really have to thank our Bruins alumni secretary, Karen Winowski, because she saved me with all the plans I had to make for tonight. Thank you, Karen. You were a lot of help. You know, Cam told me he had the Bruins equipment manager put the number 16 sweater away about 6 or 7 years ago. But you still never know if it's ever going to happen. But the day it was announced, Ray had the best line. When he called me up to congratulate me, he simply said, "Welcome to the club." What a club it is. I'm so proud to be included among the select group of great Boston Bruin players and to be one of only 11 Bruins to have his number retired in almost 100 years. And what makes it even more special is that I played with 5 of the 10 players that are already up there. Unfortunately, Boston wasn't one of them. When I played with Espo in New York, the year I got traded here, I played with the Chief, Johnny Busick, my first 2 years in Boston. And the man responsible for tonight, Cam Neely, my last 2 years. And I'm very happy to say I played 8 years each with 2 former captains and great friends, Terry O'Reilly and Ray Bourque. You know, in writing my speech tonight, I was reflecting on all the years that I played this wonderful game, and I realized if I can just keep my legs moving for another year, come 2020, I'll be entering my 8th decade playing hockey. See, my dad froze a rink in the backyard in our suburb in Toronto in 1958, 60 years ago. And that was the beginning of a love affair for me with the sport of hockey. I started playing youth hockey shortly after that, and my father never missed taking me to a game or a practice, and my mother and even my grandmother would always go to the games to cheer me on. I firmly believe that over the years I was very fortunate to have the 3 most important ingredients that any hockey player needs to be successful. Great parents, great coaches, and great teammates. I got my first big break think at the age of 13 when I tried out and made a team called the Toronto Young Nationals, who at the time had a coach by the name of Frank Miller. See, Frank was a power skating nut, and in just 3 short years, from 1966 to 69, he helped me improve my skating and my game so much that I got drafted by the Oshawa Generals of the OHA, which 2 other guys up here played for, Bobby Orr and Terry O'Reilly. I received 6 full scholarship offers from U.S. colleges, with one of them being Boston University. I'm so happy that you're able to be here tonight, Frank, to help me celebrate my number 16 being retired, and I can't thank you enough for what you did for me so many years ago to help me make tonight. Thank you. Well, over the next 10 years, I had several good coaches along the way, but it wasn't until I got traded to the Bruins in May 1976 that I would get my next big break in my career when I met the new coach, Don Cherry. Or Grapes as we call him. Grapes also coached me for 3 years, from 1976 to 79. And let me tell you, we didn't always see eye to eye. Don wanted me to be a more complete 2-way hockey player, and the way he was determined to do that was through attrition of ice time. Even though he did play me my first game as a Bruin on a line with future Hall of Famers Jean Patel and Johnny Busey, and of course I got a hat trick, and who wouldn't play with those 2 guys? But Don had a plan to get me out of my comfort zone as a one-dimensional player, and over those 3 years, it worked. I can't thank Don enough for having the patience and the vision to take my game to another level, and for being here tonight to join me as my number 16 is retired. And Don, congratulations on receiving the Hockey Legacy Award last night from the New England Sports Museum. You know, when they asked me if I wanted to have some old 70s teammates join Don, I had to say no because I really didn't want to have too many men on the ice again. All right, Greg, what do you think? Can I say a couple words?
Here he comes.
Mr. Don Cherry.
Favorite remarks on it, like that, anyhow. No, when Harry said it phoned me and he said, we got a chance to get Middleton, do you want him? And I said, well, I coached against him in the province, eh? And I said, he goes that way, but he doesn't go this way. We had to introduce him to the goalie at the end of the season, I'll tell you that. And so what does he do? He goes out the first game and he gets a hat trick. And Harry said, you're in trouble now. Well, I'll tell you, I can't say how fortunate I am to have you here. You were one of the sweethearts on the club. We had a tough club back then. And well, we did have a tough club. And, Terry O'Reilly led the way. Anyhow, I can't take long. I gotta get going. I just want to say, listen, you were great. I'm glad I had you. And I'm glad you learned how to play the game the right way. Number 16, one of the best, Ricky Middleton. Thank you very much.
He's always a tough act to follow, I'll tell you that. But at this time, I'd like to really recognize some old and dear friends. They can't be here tonight, but I know they would be if they could. These gentlemen were some of my biggest supporters and best friends from almost the first day I got to Boston until their days ran out on them. The reason I want to recognize them tonight is because in each case, their grown kids who I've known all these years are all here tonight to help me celebrate as their fathers would have been. My former teammate and coach, Gary Bourque, Jimmy Kellman, Lenny Silvestri, Dick Ray, Ryan McGilvery, And the guy that made my transition from hockey to the hockey world to the real world a lot easier for me than it was for a lot of retired players, C.B. Sullivan. Thank you, guys. I want to thank all you guys for being here. Well, I haven't said much about my teammates yet tonight, but it's not because I don't love every one of them. I really can't say enough about all the guys I played with here in Boston over the years. The Bruins teams I played on were always a close-knit bunch, and I'm forever grateful for just being a part of those teams. I'm thrilled that many of them are here tonight up in our alumni suite to share a special night with me. Thank you, guys. I'd like to be able to name each one of them, from Donnie Marcotte, Wayne Cashman, and Peter McNabb, to Gordy Kluzak, Jay Miller, and the whole bunch, but unfortunately there just isn't enough time. But there is one guy I need to name because he was probably more responsible than anyone for helping me to raise my game to another level in the 80s. I'm talking about Barry Peterson. I got put on a line with Barry by new coach Jerry Cheevers just before the 81-82 season, and the next 3 years were magic. He was a first-year centerman that had just come to the Bruins, and hockey for me would never be the same. My career was about to change in a very positive way. Barry and I clicked right from the start, and both of our games went to another level. I have to say that those 3 years were the most fun I had in my entire professional career. Thanks, JC, and thank you, Barry. I'm really looking forward to being on Nestle with you for the first and second. Well, the years were now flying by. Before I knew it, they were calling me a veteran. My last couple of years in Boston were a lot of fun as my former teammate, good friend, and now fellow retiree had taken over as coach, Terry O'Reilly. And during the 86-87 season, I had the pleasure of playing on the left side with a new right winger who had just come to the Bruins, Cam Neely. And in my 12th, and as it turned out last season, I was fortunate enough to get another shot at the Cup in 1988. Even though things didn't go our way in the final, it was a great way to end a career by finally beating the Montreal Canadiens in a playoff series. And what I believe is 45 years of waiting. But ironically, my last game was a Bruin at the old Boston Garden. Was the night the generator blew and the lights went out. You can say the lights went out of my career that day, too. But looking back, I don't have any regrets. The game of hockey has been pretty much interwoven into the fabric of my life since I was 4 years old. Up until today, whether it was playing, coaching, working on Nestle during Bruins games, or as the president of the Bruins alumni. You know, just when I thought the competitive hockey was far behind me, a funny thing happened in early 2001. I received a phone call from a friend of mine who's the captain of the U.S. Disabled Ski Team. He asked me if I'd have any interest in coaching the U.S. National Sled Hockey Team, as their coach had quit during the World Championships in 2000, and they were looking for a new coach for the Paralympics in 2002. I thought about it for about 10 seconds and told him yes. The next day, the president of the United States Sled Hockey Association, Richard Lauber, called me, who I'm happy to say is here also tonight, to tell me more about the team and the position. Well, you see, my buddy had forgot to tell me that the U.S. sled hockey team had only won one game in their history in international play, and then they would be seeded 6th out of 6 teams, last, and the only reason they were even invited was because they were the host team. Well, he then asked me if I was still interested, and I said, of course I was, even though I didn't know anything about sled hockey. All I heard were the words hockey, Paralympics, and I thought what a unique opportunity it would be to be part of the U.S. team competing for a medal. Well, it turned out to be one of the best decisions that I ever made. It was definitely the most exciting and rewarding hockey experience of my life. I really wish I had the full time to tell you the whole story. But hopefully in the very near future, you'll have a chance to see our movie called Tough Sledding, as we have just finished writing the script. Thank you. All I can tell you is that it's an incredible story full of tragedy, deceit, romance, and finally triumph. Yes, we did win the gold medal, which I think one of the guys had with him right here. I'm so proud to say that we're a team that helped kick off the medal trend. Since we won it in 2002, the U.S. team has won a bronze and 3 golds in a row, with the last one being this year in South Korea. I know the guys have already been introduced, but I'd like to introduce them again. My assistant coach and good friend, Tom Walton. Two pioneers of sled hockey in the United States. With the goalie, Randy Garrett, gold medal goalie, Dan Henderson. And finally, these last 2 guys are hometown boys, right from the state of Massachusetts, who are both members of the Massachusetts Hockey Hall of Fame. Assistant Captain Kip St. Germain and Captain John Howe. Congratulations, guys. It really means so much to me to have you here. Thank you for coming. Well, in closing, I would like to express my sincere appreciation to all of you New England hockey fans. Honestly, during the years that I played in Boston, and right up until today, while playing benefit games all over New England with the Bruins alumni, you've always been there 100% to support the team and the players. You're extremely passionate and knowledgeable about the game of hockey, and it's always been a huge thrill to play in front of you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And thank you for being so good and all these years.
Thank you, Nifty. At this time, I'd like to invite Cam Daly and Charlie Jacobs to please come forward to present Rick with a gift on behalf of the entire Boston Bruins organization. This oil painting was commissioned by the Boston Bruins, created by esteemed professional sports artist Tony Harris, who has immortalized many of hockey's greatest players. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. We ask Cam, Chief, Terry, and Ray to join us to unveil and present the number 16 banner, where it will be raised to the TD Guard banner.
And now, Rick, it is our honor to have you take your place in joining the greatest of the great, whose numbers will never be worn again and always revered. We ask that you and your family make your way over to raise your banner to the kind rafters. Congratulations to Rick and his family. This is truly a well-deserved honor. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes tonight's ceremony. We thank you for joining us, Rick, his family, special guests, and honored numbers for this incredible, historic evening. Thank you and enjoy tonight's game.